Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northernlion Plays Enter the Gungeon. It's not cancelled, it's just probably at a later time today because of the fact that I still have no backlog, which is what I'm tackling today. So the problem is when you record an episode, you also gotta upload it. So I'm recording this the day before it gets uploaded, which means it has to get uploaded overnight and then set live in the morning. I apologize for the delay. We should be back to our regularly scheduled timing soon, hopefully. For now, last run I thought we played pretty well on, but it kind of fell apart on, I guess the fourth floor is where we started to kind of shit bricks a little bit, and then after that, we never really fully recovered to the point where we had a good chance to beat the Lich, but I think that was our best robot run for the Lich ever, and we were not really ridiculously overpowered. We weren't stacked up on that run with, like, the most amazing weapons or anything like that. We had a above average combination of weapons and items, and we played pretty well. And we're gonna need to have something like that if we're gonna make a robot run work. And I've seen some downers in the comments. You think I don't see ya? I want you to know that by leaving this comment, you're actively making another human being's day worse with your negative attitude. Now, I'm strong enough to stand for that, you know. I may not agree with what you're saying. Oh, plunger can be good. But I'll defend, you know, to the death your right to say it. But I see people saying, oh, Gungeon's just too hard for NL. Go talk to a 6-year-old Albert Einstein. Oh, the theory of relativity is too hard for him. Okay, just stand still for a second here. Poor little 2-year-old Albert Einstein can't solve the theory of relativity yet. Oh, he can't, you know, work on the Manhattan Project, help create the nuclear bomb yet. He's just not smart enough. Yo, what I'm trying to get at here is practice makes perfect, man. You know, you think Neil Armstrong was born knowing how to fly the space shuttle? They put his ass in practice for like, you know, years and years to be able to fly Apollo 11, land that shit on the moon. And that's where I'm at right now, you know. I mean, it might take some people, Austin, like 4 runs to learn how to beat the Lich forever and never lose again. That's amazing. Natural talent is a thing. I wouldn't dispute that at all. But for some people, it's gonna take 50 runs. For some people, it's going to take 100 runs, and I might be in that 100-run camp for sure. But we're going to get there, and you know, as long as the brain and the body are willing here, we've got a good time here. I see. Does the poison? Yeah, the poison will work. It just doesn't. It's not going to really kill him with creep because of the fact that they just dispel the creep as soon as they start moving. But I guess you can knock them onto the creep. Like, I really am not in a position to cancel Gungeon. Not just because I have, like, nothing to replace it with, but because I've got unfinished business here. If I wasn't enjoying it, you know, like I did with Darkest Dungeon, I don't hesitate to be like, well, maybe we should just, you know, call it quits for now. Does this guy really not get poisoned? That strikes me as unfair, because it annoys me, for no other reason than that. Oh, God. For now, I'm having a great time with Gungeon. And I respect the challenge, dang it. That was like a perfect blank opportunity. Come on, brain. You're really letting me down here. Yeah, I respect the challenge, and I respect that the game's making me work for the achievements. But I will say, it is getting a little bit to the point where it's kind of a grind. When you need to get so much amazingness in order to win a run. And we're not quite there yet. But it definitely is my own fault here that I have taken damage on the Bullet King fight. At this point, it doesn't matter how much damage we take on the Bullet King fight, as long as our principal goal is just to get out of here with enough HP to survive. Are we going to buy a key and go down to the Oubliette? Honestly, doesn't strike me as a bad idea. We should have been able to flawless that, no problem. That's actually, like, a little embarrassing. Get the charge shot. It's an item I used to like a lot. I actually think is pretty terrible now. Not like it's unusable, but there's so many better options. And the sawed-off at this point is basically just going to be a secret room locator. Alright, I'm disappointed by my performance on that floor, but hopefully that just stokes the fires to do better in the future. So if you're, I mean, I don't know how many times I have to keep saying this in episodes, but I keep seeing comments. If you're one of those people who's like, you know, in love with Gungeon, you see these rumors in the comments, oh, NL's probably going to cancel the series soon. It's just negative people, man. Don't let it get you down. Take it from the horse's mouth. Gungeon ain't going anywhere for the time being, at least. Ooh! And Dark Souls 3 is still coming. I just need to muster the wherewithal within my body to defeat the Nameless King, which is basically, like, I've got no problems with Dark Souls 3. I think it's actually the second best of the Souls games that I've played, all the way through at least, because I haven't beaten Bloodborne myself, but maybe one day. But signing up to defeat the Nameless King at this point is like signing myself up for like an hour and a half to 3 hours of torture, probably. We'll get through it, but I'm giving myself a little bit of a break from Hideo Miyazaki's Guantanamo Bay. You might hear screaming in the background. I mean, this is what, pardon me, a killer would say. But ignore the screaming in the background. Kate's just playing Dead by Daylight. It's a game, it tickles your scare fancy. I don't know what that means. Why do we have... No, that's not the... I was going to say, why do we have the map and access to that secret room? But that's not the secret room. That is the other secret room. Gun boots. They go down well. Ha ha ha. It's the secret room that we can use to get to the Oubliette. You know what? It's been a while since we went to the Oubliette. Let's go to the Oubliette. How do I feel about gun boots? I'm disappointed they don't take whatever our gun, like our active gun is, because it could be good for us to like equip the charge shot and then use gun boots. That's like creative at least, but it's not how the item works. So we need something like the holster, the quick draw, in order to make that happen. For now, let's go budget revolver. Well, you know what? No. For now, let's go plunger. I've made a huge mistake. Oh god, there's safety. There's a brief amount of safety. Oh, Jesus. Most of these enemies are immune. Okay, you are playing like a fucking idiot right now. It helps to speak frankly to yourself on some occasions. Let's use the charge shot as a room clearer. If I don't like the item, but I respect it as a room clearer, we might as well use it now to get like the maximum advantage out of it possible, you know? It's not really huge on ammo, but if we get ammo drops, we can take them here and at least get some value out of this gun that I'm like completely disrespecting. Despite the fact that it's basically like, I mean, in my opinion right now, it's like a piercing crossbow that's kind of shitty. I'm gonna just take that. I don't want to spend too much money down here. It's like a piercing crossbow that's kind of shitty because of the fact that it has low ammo. But if we get ammo drops, that's inconsequential. And I will admit, of course, it has the bouncing shot ability that can be really good for bosses. But for now, I'm just like, you know, if I get value out of it, I get value out of it. And maybe, just maybe, I'll learn to respect this item. Moreover, I also need to, like, not die on this floor. That's like, pretty high on my to-do list, so if this helps me avoid that fate for some time here, then I'm over the moon. Now, keep in mind, we ain't getting a flawless on this floor. So we gotta be excited for any HP that we can just find on the ground, I suppose. I really feel like, I mean, it's the same principle that I have in Isaac. Not every gun needs to be balanced so that it's, like, equivalent to every other gun. It kind of makes things boring, because every item you pick up can be, you know, considered, like, a little too samey. The fact that this gun only has 50 ammo, though, is real disappointing. Oh, dude, the mahogany is such a good room clearer. I'm happy about that. Look at that. I'm going to try a little experiment here, and I'm going to call this experiment Northernlion's Positive Attitude Experiment. I was on the last floor. I was feeling like a little bit negative about things. I was letting some negative comments get to me. Oh, that was a bullshit shot, and you know it. Let's talk positive and see if we don't play better as a result of that. Thought maybe a secret room could be there. This is a positive show now. I don't consider myself a cynical person by and large. I bring up cynical things mostly as a joke. For humor's sake, you know? But we're just gonna hope to get through this okay, and that armor actually helps out at least a little bit. Okay, don't throw the charge shot. I honestly don't think we can really afford to use the plunger right now. It's a little too scary. But the mahogany is such a good room clearer and so much more ammo than the charge shot. A little bit less damage, like, per hit, but It's still like an order of magnitude better than charge shot, I think. As a gun that we need to use like forever. Do we have anything here that we want to use besides mahogany? I don't think so. It's been forever since I fought this boss, but Lord's not that bad. Like, that attack is annoying. We got 3 blanks. We should really use them here. We don't have to worry about secret rooms as much. Well, let me put it this way. We don't have the luxury of worrying about secret rooms as much. Don't think I can... I mean, we might as well use the Molotov. If I hit you directly, maybe it'll light you on fire. Oh, it totally did. Well, that's not bad, then. I think we're fine here. Really, really don't want to lose that armor, though. If you need to build a space to hide, then do so. Mahogany, fire faster. We got the damage bonus, son. I would probably double down on just breaking this shit right now. A little scary. I'll be the first to tell you, I played like shit this run, right? Like, definitely not holding it down. We did get the Blobby Lord kill. It's a start. It's not a good start, but it's just a start. We get enough HP to feel okay, and then what is this gun? Yari launcher. Hell yes! Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and guess that that's probably gonna be our boss killer moving forward. I don't know what the Yari is from. It's probably from some classic video game I've never played, and as such will out myself as a fake gamer boy. Oh, yeah, I love Tetris. The final boss was, like, so epic. Okay. This is the song that they sing when you play the game that is the falling blocks. They call it Tetris, and it came out in 1989. It rocks. Ah, you know what? Fuck the Oubliette, man. Here's why fuck the Oubliette. All enemies that aim to miss are hell. I hate them. You might say, how is NL taking this dumb damage? It's these... Well, first off, it's me being bad. I'll admit that. It may be rusty for whatever reason, but it's these fuckers that aim to miss you. Most people aim to please. These guys are aiming to disarm. You gotta take the Scrambler. It's so good. Even though the Yari launcher might be an adequate boss killer, couldn't live with myself if I didn't take the Scrambler. So I did pick up a key, which has rendered it impossible for me to get that other chest, which is very disappointing. Remember when I said I didn't want to spend a lot of money on this floor? Probably should have just not picked up the... That was so bad. I rolled right into that. I gotta, like... This is where if I was the coach, I would pull myself aside and be like, hey, Slugger, anything going on at home? You feeling okay? Mom and Dad get along? Right? Like, I'm at that point. I'm having a great day. The Skyrim stream was a lot of fun. Emotionally, I'm in a good place, and I just had a fantastic lunch of spinach and lentil soup. The body is in a balanced position right now. I'm looking forward to the days ahead. But my morale is being put into question by my inability to get through this bullshit. But okay, we got at least an armor piece for getting through this. I guess we'll go shoot the chest. Well, as long as they can't hit me, I don't really care. We got junk out of it. It's junk, you hear me? How do I feel about that floor? I mean, what did we get on that floor? We got the mahogany, we got the Yari launcher, we got the Scrambler, and then we didn't get the passive item. But honestly, I guess it was worth it. I mean, the mahogany is a good room clearer. Pretty ammo efficient. The next floor, as we would expect, is probably going to be easier. I would really like to start stacking up flawlesses, though. I mean, the fact that we didn't flawless the Blobby Lord doesn't matter. It's still just, you know, we failed to flawless the first boss. And then all other mistakes have been erased by Father Time, but we need to, well, we need to do a lot of things, but one of those things is definitely just play better. But you know, if I may make up an analogy based on things I have no knowledge of, even Albert Einstein probably had bad days, you know? He goes into his workshop and he says, oh, today I'm going to come up with a unified theory of everything. Then he looks at his shit the next day and was like, what was I smoking? I must have had some bad wiener schnitzel because this shit makes no sense. What are you talking about, E equals MC cubed? So stupid. I'm never going to amount to anything. Little did he know, that paper's name, Albert Einstein's theory of general relativity, man. It could happen. He's got to be done. Excuse me? There we go. Alright. What's the play right now? I mean, we could go fight the old king if we basically wanted to be like... Whoa, jeez. If we basically wanted to be like, I don't think we have any chance of winning, so let's just try to kill an optional boss for flavor purposes or something. I don't know. That seems like a huge cop-out to me, so that's not my intention. I think we're still fine as long as we can just get some red hearts. This is like 100% a mimic. And I'm ready to fight it, honestly. It's dead. It gave me a key and the alien sidearm. I mean, alien sidearm is not good. We basically... I mean, here's the thing. We have no control over whether or not there's a mimic in there. So it's not like I was like, well, I chose to have a mimic in there and it was a bad decision. But it kind of sucks because even though we got a key out of the room, we lose access to another chest, which is real disappointing. I think we take mahogany ammo instead of charge shot ammo. I'm looking forward to seeing in the comments if there's some dissent over charge shot, by the way. I have a feeling this is an item that has some fans, and you know what? I'm not saying that I disagree with them. I just disagree with them with my present amount of experience with the item, which could be, you know, suboptimal. It's like if you're like, you've only seen horses your entire life, and you look at a car, and you go, that horse is stupid. It doesn't even have 4 legs. It's got these weird circular things instead. You wouldn't know how to interpret it, is all I'm saying. Like, maybe I'm using... Oh, that was bad. Maybe I'm using it all wrong. Good. You know the deal. Survive. As long as there's life in your body. Has there ever been a run where I said, as long as there's life in my body, I still have a chance, and I actually succeeded? I don't think so, no. But this is the one. There's a first time for everything. Come on. Blow each other up. I demand it. I don't know why I tried to go for the style points on that bounce shot there, but disappointed even myself. Oh, come on, dude. You're gonna make me do some style points here? Well, if you're gonna force me, I guess I will. Almost got him. So what are we trying to do right now? Basically get into the shop. If we're talking about like somewhat unusual items that would be really useful for me right now, first off, I'm not an expert on that. I'm pretty bad at Enter the Gungeon sometimes. However, I will say I would love a sponge right now so that we could use the plunger without putting ourselves into harm's way. As much, at least. Wind-up gun, not very good. No key in here? I guess I did pick up a key from the mimic, so that was, again, a little bit of a misstep on my part, but there's a lot of HP in there, and I know what you're thinking. You're like, go buy the fucking HP. I'd really like to avoid it in favor of just keeping our money if possible. But it may not be possible. I did kind of take a lot out of the Yari launcher. But I'll tell you what. 50 shots for the charge shot is probably more useful. I'll admit. But the Yari launcher or the scrambler is probably going to be my go-to for bosses. Oh, we're about to find out. Let's do it, man. Let's start with the Yari launcher. Beholster. It is the beholster. Okay. Okay, well, we should probably shoot the missiles as well. But yeah, okay, the Yari launcher is doing some fantastic work here. Really fast damage output. Unfortunately, not super ammo efficient, but I think I'll make an exception in terms of insulting it for the fact that it's doing some great work. I didn't mean to take that, but that's okay. Just shoot this. Good. It's doing some great work in the whole, you know, shoot 80 missiles in like 1.2 seconds avenue. So I really hate that there's like another creature still alive back there. Let's just do that and then finish the job here, please. Thank you. Okay, we're starting to build back up. Buttercup, baby, just to let you down and mess you around. We got a flawless. Oh, dude, we also got more HP to make up for our lack of flawless earlier. So we're up to 5 HP, which is exactly where we'd want to be. Well, it's exactly where we'd expect to be. Let's put it that way. That is a huge pickup for us. And we got a lot of life left in this floor. Maybe we got a lot of life left in this run. Some kind of, I was going to say special shot, but it's actually a gun muncher. I think you put alien sidearm and the sawed-off into this and hope for something better. What do you got? 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 Oh, that's still not very good, at least, but at least we only have one shit gun to accidentally select instead of 2, I guess. Okay, there's the shrine. Do I feel better about this run? Much, much, much better. It was a very nice stroke of luck there. Now, unfortunately, the stroke of luck basically takes us to the point where I would expect to be regardless, but that's better than not being there in the first place. What is this old chocolate chip cookie? Melted rock, corpses explode. There's no way you can give me an item that says corpses explode and expect me to not take it. Molotov's fine. I've grown to like it, but sure, corpses explode. It sounds like an interesting augment for a room clearer for sure. At this point, I just want to see how long the cooldown on it is. Not very long at all. So on a room that's very busy, like, say, every room in the late game, this is going to be potentially pretty useful, I think. Well, we're just going to leave now. But yeah, I feel better about how this floor is. Molotov, I mean, here's the thing. The Molotov would be a much harder item to say no to if half the bosses in the game weren't immune to it by default. But, you know, as long as there's... I think that's the first time I've said as long as there's breath in my body, as long as there's life in my body, we got a chance, and we came back from it. At this point, if we die, it certainly can't be attributed to that statement. For once. Okay, a lot of, I mean, oh, they are leaving corpses. They're hard to see because they are poisoned sometimes. Oh, that's what I was gonna check. And believe it or not, that actually was, I wouldn't say intentional damage, but that was an intentional experiment. Corpses can explode near us. That certainly puts a damper on my enthusiasm for this item, but, you know, knowledge is power. Oh, I really thought we'd get him on that. Come on. Ooh, style points. Okay. Okay. How do I feel? I feel good, actually. And if I'm being honest, I knew that I would. I feel good. I knew that I would, y'all. I think we did get a hit there. I also avoided a mushroom shot, which is something that rarely happens for me, so... I don't know what we did to trigger that Rube Goldberg experience, but I'm happy about it. No more mushrooms, please. Like, I'm over mushrooms. I have to be honest that, like, as of right now, why are so many enemies disappearing when I kill them, for one? But as of right now, I'm kind of, like, missing the Molotov. I sort of feel like the corpses explode is not really living up to the item description of corpses explode. Not all corpses are exploding. They're not doing that much damage, and now I know it could hurt me a little bit. Well, we should check for the secret room. Oh, I got rid of the sawed-off, right. We weirdly don't really have guns that are great for finding secret rooms now. Like, not very ammo efficient, at least. I just don't want to hit the chest, just in case we get to open it. And one bomb could possibly put us in that situation, so... Well, I'm pretty optimistic that, you know, we've got a good chance to get through this boss in a relatively safe position. Of course, the flawless would be for the best, but I wouldn't be that I wouldn't be cocky about that to begin with. That was a great corpse explosion there, but it's like the first one we've had that really excited me to that degree. It's a dead end? One strength we have that I haven't really talked about thus far is that we actually do have quite a lot of money as well. 125 credits at this stage of the game. You have to figure that, you know, we want to spend a little bit of that on keys, for sure. So it's not really 125 credits. Although it is, because we could choose, to, you know, a different weapon. Or we could choose a different consumable to purchase, if necessary. So that's probably, like, the greatest dodge of my adult life, right there. It's not really that I saw the bullet come in. It was more that I just, like, looked at the situation and was like, maybe this would be a good time to hit the B button. Got a little lucky. But sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, man. Oh, this... Like, I'm just hopeful for more damage out of the corpse explosions. Like, the thing that's disappointed me so far, you see that? Like, the regular bulletkins got hit by the explosion and did not die. That's a real disappointment. YV? It is YV. Oh, heck yes. Alright, so there's 60 credits gone. But gone for the best of reasons. Tons of delicious shadow bullet action happening now. Does that give us a win? Absolutely not, but it is, oh, dude, I think we might be getting some YV action on our gun boots as well, but it's hard to tell. We'll try to test it on this room. Hey, here we go. Try to do it a long way. Hard to tell. Well, probably shouldn't have shot there. I don't know if that would even find the secret room, but sure. The YV pickup is basically a no-brainer, though. Think of, like, getting extra scrambler bullets. Like, that's the important thing here. So there is a key for purchase. I think you got it. It's a green chest. It's fairly good. Play well, get more keys. Master of Unlocking. This is really good. And hopefully we'll never need to buy keys again as a result of having it. So we're starting to, you know, we're getting all the right items. We're actually saying all the right things at exactly the right time. But she means nothing to me, and I don't know why. Okay. It's Treadnought. Honestly, a lot worse bosses to be fighting at this point in our adult lives. Or as the French say, Les Treadnought. That's like a super NLSS in-joke we're getting into here. Okay, take care of the riffraff. There you go. Riffraff taken care of. Oh, you almost got me. Halfway done. 2 blanks remaining. Coca-Cola bottle. Pepsi glass. I don't give a damn. Look at that. Do you see that little sneaky shot aimed to miss? Not okay. Get ready. This is Blank City. We used the blank there just to ensure our victory. That was a really good fight. Thank you, nerfed Treadnought. I appreciate this a great deal. Some kind of hegemony bullshit here. Hegemony carbine. Secret room generator is my guess. At least it has range, though. Okay. There was a brown chest. I'm hoping, like, if we get a key, I think I would probably open it on this floor, even though it's a brown chest. And it's a brown chest that'll... You know what? I've talked myself out of it, because what do I care about a brown chest that gives us a gun? If it was a brown chest that could give us, like, an okay passive or something. Maybe? Oh, that was real bad. But a brown chest that gives us, that gives us a gun is next to worthless, so... Tried to use the corpse explosion before he fell in. Maybe he wasn't a corpse before he fell in, though. Oh, we got a key at the end. I don't even think we need to destroy the chest. I think we just head down to the next floor. And this may not be, like, the most stacked, overpowered run we've ever had, but I have to be thankful because for a while it looked like it was just fucked. And right now, we have 6 HP heading down to the 4th floor. Very reasonable amount of HP. Decent passives, at least from the perspective of opening items, which is not the be-all, end-all once we get past the 5th floor, but it's pretty important up to that point. And, like, good weapons. Like, it's a very above-average run right now. Which means it has the potential to either disappoint us or, you know, be amazing. But oh, we got another key. Well, I guess we won't be buying one from the shop, but we were kind of hoping to not need to buy one from the shop anyway. Shadow bullets. Oh, no! We got him, we got him. What am I hoping for? I mean, I still, to be honest, first off, ammo drops, or something like the ammo synthesizer would be amazing. We are getting a little low on ammo for a few different guns that are fairly important to our overall strategy here. Corpse explosion. Oh, I am an idiot and should not have taken damage there, but now's our chance to fire. One thing I should have touched on earlier, but the damage bonus from the convict's photo is actually amazing, supposedly. And I'm very guilty of like, oh shit, I got hit, let's run and hide, but it actually is much more beneficial for us if we can take that opportunity to get in there and deal some damage, especially during our actual brief period of invulnerability, and it is brief, but... So I never should have lost one full heart here. This is not Isaac, you know, it's a lot harder to get HP most of the time, so... We gotta take some ownership for our mistakes here. Try not exploding corpses when they're right next to you as well. So now we know our next chest is destined to be a passive or an active. And I would be happy with a lot of things, honestly. Let's go a little out of left field. Hey, I appreciate the armor. And say like potion, or not potion, but Book of Chest Vampirism. Certainly not like the item you always think of when you're thinking of the top items in the game, but it's a fairly reasonable choice that would benefit us a lot. I'm not asking for the world. I'll show you things you've never seen, the 7 wonders of the world, and I can make you the 8th if you want to be my girl. When I say my girl, I don't mean my woman. That ain't my style. Need a real... And then this is, I think, admittedly, I may have only ever heard the radio edit of UGK featuring Outkast and T-Pain's International Players Anthem. Definitely a candidate for, you know, best hip-hop song of 2007, without a doubt. And I mean that not with any semblance of sarcasm whatsoever. You know, Andre 3000's verse just comes over the top with a little unexpected hip-hop sweetness in an industry where everyone's trying to act street all the time. He's not afraid to, you know, rap about love. And it could have gone terribly wrong, but it comes through, man. It comes through. Now, if you could stop doing damage to me. Like, I'm not really impressed with my performance on this floor. We're also straight up out of mahogany. Oh, Potion of Gun Friendship, or Potion of Lead Skin. I had to check, and you know what? I think that's well worth the blank. I think exploding corpses has been horrible. We have the freedom to purchase other active items, or we have the freedom to purchase basically anything, because we're not going to be purchasing keys as much with Master of Unlocking, hopefully. So, you know, we take Potion of Lead Skin, and then we know that we can get right up there and cause problems. What do you use for enemies at this point? Honestly, why not go Charge Shot? If it worked for us on the Oubliette, there's no reason it can't work now. And really, we're just hoping we get an ammo drop anyway, and then we're going to take that for the Mahogany, because it is fairly pivotal to our plans. Next one, no doubt, goes to the Yari launcher, but for now. The mahogany, as you can see, it's really benefiting from shadow bullets as well. So keep in mind, no longer exploding corpses. Exploding corpses has made my shit list to some extent. Now for the boss fight, I'm going to try to have Potion of Lead Skin available. I'm going to basically treat it as like an extended blank. If we feel like we're going to get hit, pop it. Or if we feel like we can get in there and do lethal while it's there, pop it. Don't be shy. Bullet Ball Extreme, it'll catch your eye. That's a what? That's a bullet ball. Bullet ball, that's a bullet ball. Come on, more shadow bullets. YV, don't be shy. Good stuff. Alright, making money again. No reason this has to be a doomed run. This could be the boss fight. It is the boss fight. Time to scramble, baby. Oh, cat wants in. Welcome, welcome to Papa's house. Let's do this up. I hate you, by the way. Not you watching at home. I love you. Well, that's a strong word, but you know. I'm a fan of you. I don't really love using a blank there, but I felt overwhelmed. Feels like if you're gonna use a blank, like why not use it there then? There's a new strategy. Use Potion of Lead Skin to break all of the bullets before they can get shot. Okay, this is where it gets dangerous. I would love to have the Blasphemy right now. Good. Good dodges. Where is this Joker? Just keep shooting. You know the scrambler bullets are going to find their way even if the first shell misses. We fucking did it. 4th floor flawless, baby. Elder Blank. It's good, but I kind of feel like Potion of Lead Skin provides us with a certain, as the French say, je ne sais quoi. By the way, if you're listening to that and like, why does NL keep making fun of the French? I'm not making fun of the French. It's just it's a joke that Dan Memesling has come up with on the show. What's the gist of the joke? You say, as the French say, and then you put a phrase in there that may or may not be real. Well, I mean, I said it, right? Ring of Chest vampirism. It would be pretty, you know, hypocritical of me to be like, well, let's not take it now. Especially when it only costs us 1 key, which we're hopeful to get, you know, fairly easily here. Yo, charge shot with YV has a little bit more going on than I expected. Excuse me, sir, I'm not interested in subscribing to your newsletter. Because charge shot is so good now, this may sound counterintuitive, but I don't think we use it as much, because we can actually save it for boss action. Are we in an amazing position? I'm like scared of our lack of ammo. Like, ammo's been a real sore spot. But, I mean, 7 HP on the 4th floor is pretty good. Can't really act like I'm disappointed with where we're at from, like, at least a health standpoint. Whoa, whoa there, Slugger. I knew I was gonna get hit there, but that's okay. We got HP back here. Yo, where's my keys, though? Hopefully they didn't compromise my key ability. Ooh, it's okay. That guy's not dead? Well, we got a chest. Please don't have a wick. Actually, if you have a riff with, people want to bust break out before you get bum rushed at the... When I'm rolling to the... Okay, well, we... basically, we can't open this. Our chests... Or our shop does not have keys, so... We will shoot it instead. Just another all-time classic junk. Well, we got 7 HP, and I would say that with 7 HP, probably anything is possible. The Elder Blank has been so good to me. But so has Potion of Lead Skin, to be honest. Do we make that flawless without Potion of Lead Skin? I doubt it. It's a tough call, though. It's just a tough call. Okay, so we're going full on Mahogany now. Got a lot of options to possibly use against the Dragun. But, feeling pretty confident in our Dragun victory, especially if we get more ammo for the Yari launcher or the Scrambler. Or how about the Yari launcher and the Scrambler? That'd be fine as well. Dude, come on. I think you go Scrambler first. Even though it's got ammo remaining, always this is like the second room. Even though it's got ammo remaining, I think you look at it and you go, this is what we got for 70 ammo? That's amazing. 3 flawlesses. And then if we get more ammo, sure, Yari launcher. Because especially with shadow bullets, I think 80 ammo is not going to last very long, but I think it'll kick the shit out of any enemy we want to kick the shit out of. Which, probably Lich Phase 2 is what we'd be looking at there if we wanted to go full-on min-maxi pads here. Come on. Great work. I think we just picked up a key. Spawns right under you, so it's hard to avoid. Oh no, what have I done? We found the secret room! With a panic blank! Your boy! Oh, Lord. That's alright, that's alright. This room is just chaos, man. It's fucking bedlam. Please just die. Potion of lead skin's almost available. We shouldn't need it. Bad room. Ooh, we got armor out of it, though. And our secret room has a chest in it, hopefully without a lock. Without a lock. And it's HP. Okay, so... sort of worked out weird. I'm not gonna run through the flowchart of like, well, we got armor and HP, but we used a blank. The blank would have maybe allowed us to flawless the Dragun, but it probably wouldn't have. It would have just saved us from taking half a heart of damage. So is it actually worth the cost? You know, it's not... I don't think it's just an academic exercise. Save Potion of Lead Skin for a time when you're truly terrified. That time is not right now. Now! It's right now! Okay, I panicked and used the wrong kind of, defensive improvement there. I used a blank instead of Potion of Lead Skin. I hate these swamps, man. That's alright. Kind of fucked that room a little bit, but life goes on. As the French say, c'est la vie. If you're wondering whether the joke requires the statement to actually be sensical, the jury's still out on that one. We're still discussing the merits of that, of the l'étranger meme. I do care about getting chests here, because, to be honest with you, it's the last floor where we're likely to do so. Oh, come on. With shadow bullets? That's telekinesis, Kyle. We couldn't get in here. We don't have shadow bullets. Whoa! Hunt complete. That's a name I've not heard in a long time. It's not shadow bullets. It's the YV blessing. G-Funk step to this side Daria, but it's functions similarly. And by the way, I'll be the first to tell you that if we end up doing well on this run, God forbid, actually beating the Lich, RNG basically saved us. Like, I had something to do with it, but RNG basically stepped in and was like, don't let him die 19 minutes into the run. Give him the Scrambler, give him the Yari launcher, you know, not that the Yari launcher has done too much, but give him HP from the boss and give him the opportunity to flawless. Now, mind you, I had to get those flawlesses, you know, I had to finish the job, but still. The game created the scenario in which it could happen. Okay, that was probably the clutchest Potion of Lead Skin. Still active. for about 0.2 more seconds. No problems. Easy room. Got a blank back, got some flippin' ammo as well. Oh, dude. I guess you go mahogany on that then. Oh, God! Okay. Haha, you crazy for this one. Oh my God, did you see that scrambler shit? And then we get Eye of the Beholster. It's so good. I think I may use this instead of our, Ooh, it's a shop though. Could buy a lodestone. We're not using our money for much else, or are we? Scattershot. Maybe I'll say scattershot. Maybe you buy HP when this is all said and done. So here's why I was wrong about the Eye of the Beholster, and it's not the right choice for us to be taking right now. It doesn't work with YV, unfortunately, I think. Now, as good as this is, and it makes a fantastic backup, I think you gotta go mahogany for the chance to, you know, press the fire button and just murder an enemy outright. Let's do this. It's flawless time. You know when to use the blanks, ideally. This is not a normal situation in which to have to do that. Okay. Well, ain't nothing normal about that, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Yo, 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 yo. Scrambler time. No, you don't understand. More eggs. No, I got it. Okay. So that's over with. That sucks that we don't have the dream come true here. He started with hot fire, though, like right off the cut. Dude's bringing the heat. And I'm not even talking about South Beach, aka Miami, where you party in the city until the break of dawn. I almost navigated the waters of the river Styx there. Again, can't stress the importance of having a good dragon fight when it comes to actually, like, winning a run. God dang it. Kind of bricking it up. This is the dangerous part. Oh, my lord. Okay, gotta go hard on this guy now. At least we got the money to buy the HP that we need. I gotta say, I'm disappointed. Getting a pretty unreasonably low amount of shadow bullets from the YV blessing, in my opinion. We did it. We have had some that have fired like 5, which is incredible. It's not like I can hate on that, but there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Honestly, now you might just go charge shots. And you're hoping for some YV bullshit here. Like, you want to be straight on it. That didn't seem good enough. Honestly, this might be the perfect time for the Yari launcher. No. No, it's not. You know why it's not the perfect time for the Yari launcher? Because we're using the Yari launcher against phase 2 of the Lich fight, which we are going to get to, and we're going to succeed on. And there is no doubt in my mind. We're saving our scrambler ammo. We're saving all of our ammo except mahogany ammo. There we go. Get those leaves in there, boy. Get those pine cones. Get those pine cones. Oh, God. Okay. Don't get hit here. Potion of lead skin is active. Why risk it? Beautiful. We did it, team. The dragon's dead. Admittedly, there was a time on this run where it didn't look like that was going to happen. Take our hegemony credits and our money. You know what? We're very close to getting scattershot. And it's very interesting to me because It's a passive item, and as much as we... Oh, we really need HP. But the dream could still be alive, you know? We could get Scattershot and buy the HP, although it's extremely unlikely. Oh, that's nonsense. 2 hits for the price of 1? To be real with you, I don't know where that second hit came from. But I'm disappointed in myself. Now, oh my god, okay. There's gonna be some of you out there that are like, don't lose before you get the bullet hell. That's a logical fallacy. I can understand how you'd come to that conclusion. First off, I'm not gonna lose before bullet hell. That's a joke. It very well could happen, but if I deny its possibility, then it takes its power away from it. The other thing is, if I can't survive these rooms, I'm getting fucked on bullet hell. It's not like they give out a prize just for living to get to bullet hell at this point in the game, so we might as well try to maximize our advantages if we feel like that's prudent, and I feel like that's probably prudent right now. But again, the big deal is, if I can't beat these enemies, I'm fucked on bullet hell to begin with, so... Also, outside chance, fairy in a jar. I said, hey, moose got a ma. Give me the fairy jar. Oh, stay strong, team. Stay strong. And oh my god! How many fucking like simultaneous things do you have to dodge there? Better positioning could have saved it, but oh well. I guess. No. It has been extinguished. Okay, that's just shoot it. Hearts. Oh, give me a half heart at least. If we don't buy the HP, we'll probably die. If we don't get the scatter shot, we probably won't die. Science cannon is not very good here. Well, that makes my decision pretty simple, unfortunately. As much as I would love to get Scattershot, even though I have no memory of what it does or whether or not it would benefit us whatsoever, I think we gotta get the HP and at least try. We've got so little HP right now. 144, 32. Fuck it. More bullets gives us more shadow bullets opportunities. More bullets, less damage. Oh, Lord. With the mahogany, this seems amazing. With the scrambler, this also seems really good. Now, will we die as a result of my decisions here? Maybe. We're probably gonna die either way. So my thinking was, let's bet on offense that can't be taken away from us, as opposed to HP that can. Now, I've structured that argument as a logical fallacy because it's the only way that I can get it to serve my case. But you understand where I'm coming from here. The more we shoot, the more we hit, hopefully. But we're not going to be able to get Scattershot on this floor in all likelihood, or any items. We could get HP on this floor if we play well. So I'm summoning the Usain Bolt, Wayne Gretzky, Michael Jordan, Peyton Manning, and Babe Ruth. By your powers combined, I have become Austin Last Grey Wolf. Oh. Yo, oh god. We are firing shots though. We are firing shots. Let nobody ever tell you that we are not firing shots here. Fill the room with your seed. Oh my Lanta. The shots from mahogany also destroy bullets. Keep that in mind as we circle the funhouse of despair here. HP. HP though. HP though. Hey processor, how you liking this amount of bullets to render on the screen right here? That seems okay with it, that's good. Well, every weapon is now ammo efficient, that's for sure. hated to do that, but I'm stoked that we got a secret room out of it. I just hate those enemies, man, that create those bullets I find so difficult to dodge. Got a key out of it. And an infernal gun muncher. I still don't really know how we use these. They just keep saying they're hungry unless I give them things I don't want to give them. You know what, we might as well try out some other guns while we're rolling this. Like, where's my charged shot at? There we go. You know what gun we're definitely not going to try out? The plunger. How you doing, charged shot? Seems like it's okay. The fact that it can hit enemies around a corner is very important for me right now. Because this room is real shitty. Good work. I can't believe we got through that and actually picked up some HP. There is a chance that this is the right decision. That taking scatter shot was actually the smartest thing I've ever done in this fucking game. Well, like, straight up, fuck this, right? Like, yeah, okay. I'm glad we're all on the same page, at least. How we didn't get hit more is actually beyond me. Go ahead and try it, mister. HP. No HP. It's alright, we got Potion of Lead skin coming. Oh, fuck. How is that guy not dead? He takes so many more hits than any human being on Earth, including Snoop Dogg and or Tommy Chong. This is good. You got corridors. Corridors are your friend here. Now hide forever. One shot left. It's alright. We relatively made it count. That was pretty good. I don't know if I feel strongly about using the bombs here. That doesn't seem like something that's going to be that useful for me. Come on. Full health. Chests we can open. This room is hell. It's like I want to do some Sudoku shit, get all the enemies stuck on one side of the screen. We sort of did. No HP, just keys. As far as the eye can see. We're safe, we're safe. The mahogany is good. You know what? All things considered, I'm still stoked we went with scatter shot here. At present, I'm not convinced that 1.5 HP saves this run. We need a lot more HP or a lot less damage. You know, one of those two things has got to give. So I'm actually really happy we took scatter shot. I'm kind of the opinion that it may still be the right choice, even if both, like, if this ends up with us dying, we probably would have died either way. So let's not get too intellectual over, oh, did we or did we not make the right decision. I trust in my gut, and to be honest with you, I'm not disappointed in that decision as of yet. Oh, half a heart. Okay, that's a start. Half a heart is a start. Fuck right off. Well, that's a little bit of a surprise, but we did it. There's annoying enemies here. Bad roll. Saw it coming, tracked the shot, rolled in the wrong direction. Don't burn to death. Not a boss fight, huh? Done? Not done. Not even more not done than I originally had anticipated. Oh, half a heart! They keep... Just when I thought I was out, you pulled me back in. This run is a joy to be a part of, and for much of it, I was very scared that we were never going to get out of this and find ourselves in a good position. We have constructed an Isaac caliber run. Holy shit, what? 2 skellies? And this is the kind of run that I hope we see a lot more of in any expansion or, you know, future content plans of Gungeon, because this is the kind of run that really makes these games shine, in my opinion. As much as I love Gungeon, there is a little bit of a dearth of these on the regulars, so this one feels that much better. I don't even care as much about the fact that we're probably likely to lose after a stretch of a lot of losses. I'm mostly just stoked that I'm having a great time on this one, but we're in a real bad spot. Come on, let's do this. Potion of lead skin. Right trigger is your friend. Why risk it? Not much invincibility left. Let's do it. Still alive. I don't know, man. This is bad. Shouldn't have fucked with the mahogany. I'm trapped in this new world now, though. Oh, stop! Stop shooting! Oh, I think we got him, but we still gotta dodge these. Oh my god. Oh, we lived. Oh, thank God we got 5 keys, huh? Oh, this is like real nasty, like, more. Oh, holsters! Oh my god, we lived. Holy shit. Oh my. Oh, I don't know what we got hit by. Probably an enemy that I didn't see in the wall. That run was so much fun, though. I had a great time. I hope you had half as much fun watching it as I did playing it. For now, if you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.